all Fulanis are bad at this and that. Okay, you should understand Fulani is a single tribe out of more than 400 in the north. So if you stop that or you carry on with it, we don't have any problem with you. At this great moment, we're expecting people to come here and condole with us, to come here and sympathize with us, and let's talk in a very mature way to provide solutions to what are things that are happening, but not insult, not blackmail and what have you. Thank you, Horst. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Esther. Anybody has a question for you? Any question, please? If there's no question, then we'll go to Zakpero, please. If you are available. Zakpero. No. Hello, are you there? Don't go to again. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you, Mr.
Yes, I still stand on the what I was saying before. Yes, Nigeria is a very big body that was put together. Definitely, you must have some people who will not be happy with each other and vice versa. So definitely there will be all this problem, but then we need to handle it in a more mature way. Yes, whether we like it or not, let us tell ourselves the truth. The Hausa man has a problem with the Igbo man. Igbo man has a problem with the Hausa man. Whether you like it or not, if you like, don't tell yourself the truth. That the Hausa man has a problem with the Igbo man. The Igbo man has a problem with the Hausa man. And until we are able to address this problem, Nigeria will not go front. There's no way this country is going to go forward if we have some people who are hard-bent on oppressing one part, and one part is also hard-bent on oppressing the other part. We go nowhere, of course, you know that. So I want to call on everyone, especially if you are from the north, from the House of Fulani, you should accept the Igbo man and accept his shortcomings, learn to live with him. The same thing I'm calling on the Igbos. Please accept the Fulani or the Hausa people and accept to live with them, accept their shortcomings. So that is my call. The issue of dividing this country is another problem of its own. Definitely in a house where you are not comfortable, you always tell, guy, I want to leave. But if we have come together, the Hausa man and the Igbo man have come together to understand each other, nobody will want to leave. Everybody will be together. So I think we should tell ourselves the truth. This is 2025. We shouldn't sit in the illusion or in the assumption that, okay, we don't have problem. We have a problem. Nigeria has a problem. The Igbos have problem with the Hausa have problem with the Igbo. So I think we should stay and solve that problem. The Uromi issue is another issue, and we sympathize with those people who were killed, and may God grant them Jannat. May they see heaven, and those people who perpetrated that, they should also be brought to justice. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Let me just go for the discussion. I think the next speaker is Ahu.
Hello. Okay. Thank you very much, host, and thank you, everybody. I have listened. I've been listening for a long time, and I've heard different submissions from different people. I don't know if you can hear me. Hello. Hello. You can hear me?
Continue.
Oh, yeah. What are you?
Can you hear me?
Are you there? We can hear you.
Think again.
Okay.
Think again.
Okay.
Let me mute him. Don't worry. Let me mute him.
Please. Can you mute him now?
So, hello. You can hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, I have listened to voices here, and I'm from Edo State as well. So I saw the topic justice for Uromi victim. So we all sympathize to the family of the victim, but it also hurt us, the Edo people, to hear the Northerners try to paint these guys innocent travelers. You get? You see, earlier the better we realize it's time for we to call what is not good is not good. I see something about these the Northerners. They even when their person is at fault, at first they always support the person, and I'm not blaming anybody, because is what the paper publish and the news that you're working with. So that is enough for we to know that even the politicians, the northern elite, they are trying to cause chaos, problem among us, because these guys.
Please, sorry, I'm sorry to interject. As it implies, listen.
You let me land, please. I give you the time.
It's not a matter of time. We have to win.
Listen, let me talk.
You need to correct your impression.
I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying.
Come up here and
I know.
You can ask a question when
I'm not insulting. I'm not insulting you. I'm trying to tell you what's going on.
Fadil,
you get?
This guy is saying that we are claiming that those people are innocent. Can you prove that they are not innocent?
Esther, please allow him to land. Let him land. Then you can ask your question, please.
Listen, we have elders here.
Yeah, there's no way we can take this.
If he wants to draw his attention, he has the right to draw his attention. Go ahead, and draw his attention.
There is no way how you come here at this moment telling us that Northerners were supporting our people, that we are claiming that they are innocent. This is not the time of all this nonsense. You cannot prove that they are not innocent. And none of us is saying anything against you people. But we said those that unalive our people, unless if we are part of them. Yeah, we are in a very bitter situation, and you're coming here to insult us again. We cannot take that shit. If you know you cannot sympathize with us, you cannot have a very smooth conversation with us, you better get down. There's no way we can take that your insult. So just watch your tongue, please. Take what you're talking.
Okay. Listen. What about our people that has been unaliving for a while? What do you expect us to do about that? Have we ever one day call out for the Northerners? We always shout on our politician, our elite, to do something. We've never come out and said and pass message to the Northerners. You see, let me tell you one thing, bro. When you beat a child,
there is no way you can justify the unaliving of our people here, and we just stand listening to you. You cannot justify it.
You can drop me if you want to. You can drop me if you want to drop me. But what I'm trying to tell you,
let him finish, please.
Let me to talk. You don't need to interject me. Listen, those guys are not innocent. They have been.
Allow him to finish. Fadil, let him talk. We'll ask him question later. Let him talk. Go ahead.
Yes, I'm ready.
You more 3 minutes.
Okay.
You see, let me tell you one thing. You see, I know. Listen, I know you're a mature human being. I will add you 3 more minutes. I'm the host. Respect me. I will add you 3 more minutes. You see. You are a human being and you are an adult. Please, whatsoever we should say, we should be mindful with our words. You understand? That is the first thing I will add it to. Any expression that will be insultive or instigative will not be entertained on this platform. This is a national platform. We respect each and every opinion, in as much as it is within the ambit of the law. You understand? So go ahead.
Okay. You see, everything came out from the news that 16 travelers were unalive in Edo State, in Uromi in particular. You know, that is why I said I don't blame anyone, because they react based on what they heard from the news and what they see. You know, everybody know how the system works. Remember, before this incident, even in the scenario where this thing happened, there was also soldiers there. They were vigilante there. You see, if you are saying they killed in an innocent traveler, it makes us feel more angry. Just the same way this brother here is angry. Hear what I'm saying. You get it. You see, those guys has been inside our bush for a long time, and we have been crying for a long time. The day this incident happened, these guys were coming out from our bush. They were not coming from Port Harcourt. They were coming out from our bush. Some people saw them, and they called the vigilante. And
do you have any evidence? Excuse me. No.
Listen, let me land.
No.
If you want evidence, listen. Don't you let me talk.
I want evidence.
Yakubu, you should not allow propaganda on your platform.
I want evidence.
This person is a propagandist.
I want evidence.
Everything you have been saying, everything you have been saying, you don't have evidence. You understand? Listen.
We don't have evidence.
Listen. Okay. Let me just listen. Let me. If you don't want me to talk.
Who is meet? You don't achieve unity of discourse like this from the beginning. Whoever is not going to sympathize with the beloved one that we have lost cannot be given the opportunity to say anything, regardless. So someone can take over.
Absolutely. That's what I'm saying, Esan. Before someone take over, please, Yakubu, we should know that we are here at least mourning our brothers who are on our lives in a gruesome way, in a very bitter way. People are too bitter, and we don't expect to be listening to idiots insulting us. Anybody that comes here to justify this killing is an enemy of the North, and is an enemy of humanity. So we cannot condone that. So Yakubu, anybody that tried to insult us or try to rain curses on us, I don't think if you're supposed to be on this platform, because we are not insulting anybody. We are not insulting anybody. And even the evil that we are talking about, had it been they are not supporting the evil that was perpetrated on us, we will not even talk about them. We're talking about what are the solutions, to provide solutions on these issues. And these people are coming now saying nonsense. So, Yakubu, you have to arrange this house. We cannot take that insult again. I was here, somebody was writing a comment insulting Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in this house. So we cannot take that again. So anybody that comes here to
thank you very much. I'm not close. I'm just coming back. I don't remember I said I want to go. So as soon as I came back, I met him. I asked him. You understand? And the person that blasphemed Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, I asked you to follow him. Hold on, sir. I asked you to follow him so that we can trace him. As soon as I saw your message, I asked him to follow him so that we can trace him. So honestly, I'm not close. That is why. As soon as I came back, I dropped him. When I had him, yes,
Yakubu, we need to be vigilant.
Good afternoon, everybody in the house. Hold on, Mr. Elder Alex. I just coming. Hold on, please. I think again is the person to speak now. I don't know whether he has spoken. Think again.
I think before okay. You see, let me say something a bit.
Go ahead.
Yeah. We have been suffering from a generational transfer of hatred. And that mentality of generational transfer of hatred is not new to any society. Except of their society happen not to have one issue or the other with another society or a tribe or a country. But you see, the ability to rethink and see the need to live not in isolation is inevitable in human society. Unless if you are not a student of history. I have never seen a society that consistently try to dwell in the past, because our past has never been that easy. Not even my past, not your past, not any other person's past. It is accompanied with a lot of misunderstanding, marginalization, subjugation, and whatsoever. But I think what makes us to be rational human beings is the ability to see the future. And when some certain people are always seeing the way forward by dwelling in the past and not seeing any opportunity for the future if they come together with any other person. You see, not even a country, not even a society. Living in isolation is something that would never happen in anywhere. And all this agitation is not far from, we can never be better till when I'm not with Master Yakubu or Easter. That's the mentality. And for this reason, for whatever opportunity you see at your disposal to use, to be able to have that your ambition of having people not to come together, you are going to use it with best of your ability and your knowledge. And people are not stupid. People are not stupid. I have never seen in the East where they came on the street to sympathize with the people of Edo State. I've never seen that. And all of a sudden, the problem of Edo has now become to the people from the East. These are the people that consistently have been abusing each other. Now they have become people of the same vision, the same love, the same understanding. Even accusing the North. Why have they not been standing on solidarity with things that has been happening to Edo people? And funny enough, these people who claim to be educated, who claims not to be animals, claim to be human beings that have sympathy for everybody. Whenever they are talking about the problem of the North, stupidly, they will call the name of Benue State, Southern Kaduna. That is very, very funny. Very, very funny. Very, very funny. The only problem they see in the North that is what of sympathy is the issue that has come from Plateau, Southern Kaduna, Benue. No issue of Taraba, no issue of Kaduna, no issue of Katsina State, no issue of Sokoto. And they will now come and try to make you to understand that they have a sense of solidarity and they are accusing you, why not saying something when there was something taking place in another place? You think we are fools? Class solidarity is allowed, but class subjugation is repugnant to natural justice, equity, fairness, and good conscience. That's nothing wrong when something happened to the Southerners to pay solidarity to their people. Though in the constitution of this federal Nigeria, we have African solidarity, world peace, international cooperation, so on and so forth. But why are you accusing us for paying solidarity to our people? Did we stop you? Can I have the impetus to go and challenge you for paying solidarity to a people? Asking you a question? Why are you worried? Simply because I'm not worried and I should stop you to not being worried? That is what they have been going about to be telling people. Why are we disturbed now? Why are we disturbed now? When there was a problem somewhere, we didn't do anything. Why now? Why now? When there's a issue of even throwing our grievances to the government, they will say, during NSAS, where are the Northerners? Instead of paying attention to the genuinity of the agitation, you will now begin to be going about justifying that what you are doing, even if that is correct. You shouldn't do that because you didn't do it yesterday. So if I'm stupid yesterday, now I decided to be good today. Then you challenge me for being good today? So you want me to live in a constant way of life? When there was this protest, they were accusing us. You are protesting because it's not your own. It's not your own. You refuse to join. Now we are saying this government is a bad government to some extent. You are saying now we are not going to join you. Okay. Even if it is good and you cannot join us, let's see if joining us or not joining us is not going to be the solution or otherwise. And let me tell you something. We are not far from each other. We are not far from each other. I mean, the issue is that I have never seen a platform where people from that particular region lost their loved ones. If you cannot go there to sympathize them, then go and open your platform to criticize them. But have the audacity to come. Then it has indicated that even in your mind, you consider us to be stupid because we are not lousy. Yes, we are not lousy. We have reason not to be lousy, but that means it's not. And the issue of all this thing that you are crying for, division, we are not cowards. If Niger will have reason to survive, my brother, don't be stupid. If Niger will not be afraid to disconnect with Nigeria, don't be stupid to think that we have this mentality that we cannot survive. No any region, no any state in Africa that will suffer because of isolation of some stupid individuals. No, we are not afraid. But we don't have this kind of transfer of hatred that the only way to survive in this country is to divide. But a time will come. We will sit down and see whether what our old or our grandparents have been telling us to be okay with what is taking place is be the solution or otherwise. But don't take us to be coward. Don't take us to be stupid. Don't take us to be people that don't have direction in this 21st century. Yes, we have Almajiris that say all of us are. And stupidly they will be telling you, I'm surprised. Now not as speaking out. You are surprised in the 21st century that we are still people that cannot know the right thing or the wrong thing. So many stupid comments. They'll even tell you, so you can see somebody like this in the north? Your people are not good ambassadors. I'm telling you, the people from the south who are living in the north are not good ambassadors. And they are ingrateful. They are not telling you what the north is all about. And I blame them. I blame them. They should be good ambassadors to tell you the beautiful enjoyment that are taken out of the north. North is a country, my brother. We have everything. And we are not afraid for any move, whatsoever that move is. Wallah, we are not afraid. And let me tell you, we have 100 reasons to survive without any region in this country. We have 100 reasons. And no scientific proof has shown that we don't have reason to survive. No scientific proof. Not even social proof or psychological proof. Scientific proof has never betrayed any point that the North cannot survive. And let me tell you something. All the jobs, security jobs, secretarial job, and so many other jobs has been taken by your people. All the women you see doing secretarial job in the North, restaurant, all these things are taken over by you. That is why I said your people are not good ambassadors. And it's a shame that they cannot tell the good things about the North. Rather, some few incidences of some upheaval somewhere else they will categorize the North. My state has never experienced any religious crisis. Sokoto has never ever experienced serious religious crisis. Likewise, Afra, where Yakubu came from. Likewise, Adamawa. Likewise, Gombe. But small incidences of Kanu, they will generalize the 19 states. Education without wisdom. That's what you have been suffering. I rest my case, but I'm telling you on behalf of all Northerners that we are not the product of any chaos, but we are ready in this circumstance. We have been telling our young ones that this is not the time. And you should appreciate that the North, even if you know the North yesterday as a violent place, but you should at least appreciate 4 days, no any single life has been taken because of this problem that has taken place in that particular land. You should appreciate it. But rather, it's in fact, you don't even love your people. Wallahi, you don't love your people. Wallahi, you don't love your people. Wallahi, you don't know the value of human being. If you know how many people from the south are in the north, you cannot blow any whistle that will render the innocent life miserable. But that's okay. That's okay. Let's go ahead. Thank you so much, Master Yakubu, and other people that have had the patience to listen. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Welcome. Can I talk now?
Hold on, we'll talk.
Can I talk now, please?
Hold on, Mr. Agba, he's here before you. He's here before you. I think Mr. Ellis and then Ishat. Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Zongo, for speaking forthrightly. I think this is not time for political correctness. It's time for straight speaking. I've been to many platforms. I've been busy talking to people, gauging their opinion, assessing their mindset, seeing the direction that people are looking at, trying to calm people down on one side and listen to the other side and hearing their own mindset, getting an insight into their mindset. And I'm really shocked. I'm really shocked with the lack of empathy I see. Here we are, 16 of our people have been burned to death. Not even shot, but burned to death by the pain of fire. But I don't see any empathy. I've seen only a very few number of people, maybe 2% or 5% of the people from the south, especially from the southeast and the south, showing empathy. That shocked me. When anybody opens their remark with, I don't condone extrajudicial killing or, taking law into one's hands, that will be just 1% of the speech. The rest of the speech will be trying to justify, defend, or even show their anger. So I wonder what anger somebody can show in this situation to somebody who is a victim. And you're trying to, turn everything around and say that you're the victim. You're offended because we say these people are innocent. You hear people shouting, insulting. Some people even threatening us with more violence. This happened in Uromi. It was not done by even the Edos. It was not done by the Igbos. But you find some of the most violent people in defense of what was done to be Igbos along with Oromis. How can then you say, why do people or Hausa people have a problem with you? Our problem with anybody is not provocative, it's reactive. As it's natural for human beings to react, as it's natural for human beings to know when they're hurt, as it's natural for human beings to know when they are wronged, just like it's natural for them to know when they have been treated well. We are wronged. We are the victims, but yet you cannot even extend empathy to us. When you do say something, it is just a roundabout way of actually putting salt upon the injury. When you try to give us a gift, it's a Greek gift. You give us by one hand and take it with the other hand. There's always a but. And some don't even pretend. I don't mind if you pretend or you don't pretend. So I prefer you not even pretend. But how can people be treated this way and then you will come and you'll be trying to push us? We are there trying to calm our brothers, our society. And thank God, the state government and the federal government have taken responsible positions. They have quickly reacted, and we're waiting to see to what extent they will go in terms of, redressing this grave injustice. Because this is the only thing that can actually truly placate people. But instead of appreciating that we are restraining ourselves and we are restraining whoever we can restrain so that things don't go out of hand, so that, our own people do not retaliate, so that innocents don't suffer, so that we do not do what we're not supposed to do. But some people are still trying to provoke us. I was on a live session where people brought this topic and they were saying that they haven't seen anything yet, that we will buy weapons and we will kill thousands. We are not afraid of them. They can't do anything without any provocation. And the person who had the live, I thought is a responsible person. He's an elderly person. He's a highly credentialed, I wouldn't say highly educated person, even a chief. He was saying, I will mobilize money for you to buy weapons. And the whole panel was unanimously agreed on the need to do more harm to us. What kind of thinking, what kind of wisdom, what kind of intelligence will tell you that it makes sense for you to do this in this kind of situation? When there's fire and you're trying to put fuel on that fire. The people that are supposed to put the fuel on the fire are trying to put water on the fire, trying to quench it. But you are trying to grow it. So obviously, if this is hatred, it has consumed you, it has become irrational completely. It has taken over your sense. Your heart has taken over your head. Because it doesn't require any deep logic or deep wisdom to know that this is the path of peace. In the first instance, you are saying the onus of proof is on us to prove that these people are innocent. You are saying that you are offended because we say they're innocent, to the extent that you warn us and you shout at us and you say that you do more because we say they're innocent. When you did not, when everybody is supposed to be treated as innocent until proven guilty. In the first instance, it is bad enough that you're suspicious of them. You stop them, even though you may not even be empowered by law to do that. You search them. You didn't find any conclusive evidence of any crime. Even if you did find conclusive evidence of a crime, you're supposed to handle them to the law enforcement agencies, who should then investigate, who should then take them to court. The court would then judge them as innocent or guilty. Then would the punishment be determined and then the punishment be executed. But you appointed yourself, or the people appointed themselves, judge, jury, and executioner, all in a minute. And they snatched the lives of 16 people. And along with it, they have brought so much pain to 1,000 others who care about them. But somebody will come and doesn't see deep down in his heart, in his mind, the need for empathy for these people. The need to even tell them something that is encouraging or consoling. You will say more provocative things. You will say they deserve it. You will say it's reparation. You will say, why are we shouting? What is 16 lives? You will say, what of the life of Deborah? You will say all the bullshit that you can possibly think about. Where is the humility of a human being who has natural tendency to decency? Even if you're fighting with your enemy, there are certain things that you shouldn't do. There are certain things you shouldn't do. There are certain things you should never do. There are laws of engagement, even in war. And there's a way to engage people when they're in a position of strength and you're in a position of power. But all that doesn't matter to you. But yet you are saying, you are reminding us of this and that. And even all the cases you are reminding us, I dare say that you have a problem with us. You are the problem, we're not the problem, because everything we do is reactive. I have reviewed history and I've seen that every so-called violent act that the Northerners did against you was a response to something, a response to your provocation. That's like this one is also tending to become a provocation. We have never initiated anything. But you don't seem to understand the red lines, the boundaries. You don't need to seem to understand how not to push a person. You don't seem to understand how to respect each other so that we can all live in peace. You seem to believe in bullying, and we cannot be bullied. And you still have the audacity to always claim your victims when you are the victimizer. You ought to think this is not an issue of political correctness. You are wrong, we are right. You cannot distribute blame. If we are wrong, we should be called out as being wrong. If you are wrong, you should be called out as being wrong. You are absolutely wrong. And for our brother that was saying that if you have a problem with the Fulani, you should go and attack Fulani, I disagree with that totally. If you have a problem with any one of us, you have a problem with all of us. We should never allow anybody to see us divided. Because united we stand, divided we fall. If you touch the Fulani man, you touch us. Unless he's guilty, take him to the law and law would judge him. If you touch a Hausa man, you touch a Fulani man. If you touch any one of those 500 tribes, you have touched us. So we will not give you the crack, the pleasure to enter and exploit us like you are trying to do. This crime was perpetrated by the Uromi, but the people that are championing the response and using it to spite us are not even the Uromi. There are some Uromi, but the Igbos. Why, if you know you're not responsible, why are you in the forefront of saying that more of this should be done? Why are you in the forefront of trying to justify it? Why are you in the forefront of trying to blame the victim? Look, we have to tell you straight. If you're listening to us, you have a representative here, or you're listening anywhere, that you must know how to behave in order to live in peace, in order to get respect. In order for your rights to be respected, you have to respect the rights of others. There's always a boundary that shouldn't be crossed. There's always rules of engagement in any relationship. And we should never compromise, and we should never keep quiet and tolerate things that we shouldn't tolerate. Life is not a joke. I don't see what you can do that's worse than this. Maybe except if you do it to many more people. So obviously, some people were celebrating the death by fire of human souls, even if they are souls of people who are your enemies. This is not right. This is not humane. So it's left for us, we Northerners, to think, look inwards, understand who our friends are and who our enemies are, and where to draw boundaries, and what to accept and what not to accept, and what to do and what not to do. But I am telling my brothers who are provoking us that we're trying our best to keep the peace. So don't push us to the extent that the peace will break. Respect us, know your boundaries, and don't cross it. The least you should offer us here is empathy, not false propaganda, false narrative, insults. You're stepping on us after you've beaten us. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Think again.
Let me just say a word, please, here. What I said was most Igbos are apportioning blames on Fulanis. Small issue, it will turn to Fulanis. They will be talking about Fulani race, this and that. I was trying to tell them that Fulani is a single tribe, it's just one single tribe out of more than 400 tribes in the north. For them to justify what they have done, they have unalived a Hausa tribe, if that's the case. So if they are talking about Fulanis, they are not supposed to be attacking all northerners. Since this is the Fulani they have problems with. So I was not trying to give them a room, but I was just telling them that they are apportioning blame on a certain race and they should understand that that race is just a single tribe out of more than 400. Thank you.
I understand you, Matter, but they will definitely use that as a door, and we should not leave these doors open. We should never leave those doors open, Matter.
It's okay.
We should never give them the opportunity to think that way.
It's okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much. Yes. Elder Alex.
Yeah, the
Elder Alex. Elder Alex, are you close? Elder Alex. Elder Alex, or mute? Then let me bring Mr.
Isha is here. Isha has been here since.
Okay.
Let me add one thing, 1 second. I've been doing research on the kidnappings and the killings, and I discovered a lot of things. I discovered a lot of information that usually does not even come to our attention. I discovered that we have been victims several times. This is not the first time. And it's just this one is the loudest. I've discovered that it is a lot of things are a trend. I've discovered that a lot of things that we are accused of, or some people associated with us are accused of, are an exaggeration. I've discovered that there's a lot of false narratives. I've discovered that there is now.
You said here with Yakubu, even the issue of Jos, is this false narrative. I'm telling you, just go ahead.
Yes. A lot of false narrative. I've gone through documents. I've gone through clips, maybe hundreds, and I came to the conclusion that we are very negligent.
Fadil, moderate, please. I'm coming.
Okay, sir.
We've been very, very neglectful of ourselves. Wallahi, we've been victims continuously, and they just have a very loud mouth. That's all.